Hello everybody, welcome back to One of Each Gaming and our appreciation stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's go continue. Yes. So, last time we got through Sector 8 and that whole action section.
Lucky us, we've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
An emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Yeah, the Sector 8 section is so good because you see that what we're doing is somewhat wicked. We are killing people and sending them right back to the planet. And as we're going to find out, maybe sending people back to the planet right now is actually hazardous due to the reactors. And we actually see how we're actually very, very similar to Shinra, who does almost, they don't care that they caused the destruction of Sector 8, just as Shinra doesn't care that they caused the destruction of Sector 7. Now, we know that both of them did it.
So cramped. They even have hotels. Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
No doubt.
They even have hotels down there.
Hey, got a sec?
My daughter now lives in Sector 8, so...
You're, holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look
why don't
forward
you learn
to.
to take a hint, buddy?
Maybe not.
Have they caught the perpetrators yet?
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning.
Yeah, the emotional struggle that they added to Biggs and Wedge and Jesse, where they're like, I actually don't know about this, Barrett. This is kind of sketchy. They're doing some big stuff. Even Avalanche isn't doing this type of stuff.
Sure, Sector 7's affected too.
Nah, Shinra wouldn't let that happen.
I doubt this will be the last attack on a reactor.
They're not wrong.
I can't believe I survived that. I was ready to die.
Oh, yeah, poor guy.
Little help, Cloud?
Some grounders
Please?
did it as payback?
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, the slums need power too,
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
I doubt this will be the last attack on a reactor.
Nah, Shinra wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, and it's so sad. Like, they're really bearing this cross.
Go so far as to bomb a reactor.
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra creed.
fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Man, this train is slower than molasses, am I right?
I need to go back and check, but I think this is the Corel theme.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, I could be wrong. This might be used in Midgar in the original, but I thought it was the Corel theme. Long shift, I'm assuming, eh?
You hear that suit? Shinra creed my ass.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith.
Jesse's awesome.
Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako, while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
He could only leave behind his past because there was nobody left there.
Like this train.
Whereas Barrett...
There's only one way it can go.
Whereas Barrett chose to leave his people. I'm so excited to see how a lot of this character development carries through into part 2 with the whole dying Corel scene and a lot of these scenes, actually.
Sweetheart. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
So beautiful. I love the pillar.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Honestly, okay, so first of all, with how much pre-release information came out about FF7, FF7 Remake, we knew a lot of what happened in Chapter 1 and 2. There wasn't a whole lot of surprises. But this is where nobody had seen. And to come out and so hot and heavy throw on a head on our way is not only brilliant thematically, because this is the first great success of Avalanche towards crushing Shinra and saving the planet. Right? This is the whole point of our journey, is to save the planet. So brilliant usage just music-wise, but also it captures this nostalgia as you come out and you just look up at this gargantuan plate system. That looks so cool, especially in the PS5 with all the lighting effects. So good. What's that?
Everyone gets pissed off when we stop working.
Oh, that's funny.
Are you sure you haven't seen my husband? If I did, I don't remember.
Office still there?
Somehow. As long as the trains are running, it'll be work as usual tomorrow.
Are you? He's really tall. You'd have no trouble spotting him, even if he was in a crowd. Sorry, doesn't ring any bells.
How are people here taking the news?
It's got a lot of them worried, but not enough to stop them from partying, I guess.
Don't they realize what's happened? Unbelievable.
Use your imagination, shoot for the stars. This place is beautiful.
You see the huge explosion on TV?
Yeah, I saw it.
Wow, am I hungry? Guess I'll stop by one of the food stalls.
So, you hear that burger joint staying open tonight?
No way! I'd kill for one right now.
That's smart marketing, you know? Nobody else will be open. Provide food.
What are we even doing here? No one in their right mind would go into a train graveyard at night.
People talk, rumors spread, and kids get curious. You know how it is.
Speaking of which, you hear it was supposedly a ghost, not a monster, that attacked that guy this afternoon?
They must have been seeing things.
Talk about
The music.
going down. A reactor bombing, a train graveyard getting closed off.
What? The graveyard's closed?
One of the locals was attacked by some kind of monster, so the watch told people to keep out.
I'm going on a ghost hunt. Come on out, ghosts!
And that's why there's people with guns right there.
Of course no one's here to pick me up. It's got a lot of them worried. Right would they be? Why did my office have to burn down? Realize what's happening. I'm so screwed.
Never
Poor
was so
guy.
happy to be home. Well, I'll have you know, I was worried sick.
I mean it. Whenever you need me, I'll be there for you.
Might have to hold you to that.
Somehow. As long as the trains are running, it'll be work as usual tomorrow.
You had me worried, you jerk.
We thought you were dead.
Just seeing your faces.
Are you crying?
This is really, really well written, this whole part, because if you notice, the kid, he's unaffected. He only somewhat comprehends what actually happened. He's kind of oblivious. All the adults are using each other for comfort, right? They obviously have their duty to their community, but everyone is congregating together, if you noticed, except for this man, who feels somewhat detached, disconnected, and dejected. You see this guy over here drunk, he's drowning his problems because of his terrible job.
How about what?
Everyone gets pissed off when we stop working.
Shh, I'm trying to listen to this couple.
Let's go someplace a little less crowded.
Okay, except the only place around here is the train graveyard, which everyone says is haunted. But that's cool, right?
Rain check?
Let's capture this sweet moment with us. There we go. And nice.
Let's go someplace a little less
Okay, except the only place around here is the train graveyard, which everyone says is haunted. But that's cool, right?
Train services have concluded for the day. We will provide an update on the schedule first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience. Emergency train services have now concluded. This was the final train of the day. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please have a safe journey home.
This is what Tom Hanks does when it's not Christmas.
When I put him in charge of my stand, I told him, son, the goal isn't to make a fortune. It's to make people happy. If someone's having a bad day, it's your job to put a smile on their face.
Well, by the looks of things, I'd say he took that lesson to heart.
I'll be open till the sun comes up. And if you're coming back from sectors 1 or 8, your burger's on the house.
Now that's how you run a business.
No doubt.
One slum slider with extra black millie, please.
How about some soup with that? A warm bowl of soup does a tired body a world of good.
Sounds great.
Are you talking to me, dude? Or are you just randomly signaling at me?
I'll be open till the sun comes up. And if you're coming back from sectors 1...
I think he's over by the TVs. He's been watching the news this whole time.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I want to know if they've caught anyone.
I was pulling some OT when it happened. Want to know what I was thinking the whole time I was evacuating? You got me. I survived this. I'm getting my drink on at 7th Heaven. All right, sounds like a plan. I'm free tomorrow, so let's do it.
So the Mako reactor's broken?
For now. But don't you worry. We're gonna fix it. It'll be up and running in no time.
Really? That's great!
Sure is, sweetie.
Oh. Let's see if I can... Oh, no, get out. Get out of my... The essence of Sector 7. Let's see if we can get it cool. The steel sky.
Feels good to be back. Well, then you can fall in love with...
I want a better picture than that of Loveless, but it'll do for now.
Fried marsh all over again.
Much is enough fried marsh? A handful, or... Hear me out. A whole heap?
I wish I could tell you, but sadly, I don't share your passion for processed food.
I need something so stiff it knocks me out.
We ain't got shit like that here. How about one that tastes like their piss?
Much is enough fried marsh.
I'm just waiting for a friend. The bartender here can take one look at you and know exactly what you want.
That's so loud.
Can we even trust the hotels around here?
I bet their mattresses are crawling with bugs.
Some upper plate snobbery.
I've never felt the ground shake like that.
What kind of person bombs a reactor? The kind of person who goes around putting up flyers all over the slums, I expect. What kind of...
This is our chance. No, we're not missing. Beautiful.
The kind of person who goes around putting up flyers all over the slums, I expect.
Tom Plady's only had it so good because of the reactors. This bombing's changed all that.
Yeah, well, shoes on the other foot now. Let's see how they like fighting to survive. They're people too, you know.
It's wisdom, old man. It's wisdom.
Tom Plady's only had it so good because of the reactors. This bombing's changed all that. Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a closer version of this. Those back ones are almost impossible to tell what they are. They did really good with that.
Shoes on the... I've never seen anything like it before. It was completely insane.
Look at the pillar.
All that debris piled up like mountains. You couldn't go nowhere.
Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Here we go. We got a scene.
Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
So I guess a big question that we have in this game is still kind of why is Cloud remembering the future? Where is he receiving these memories from? Is it from Aerith? Is it from the planet itself? Like, what's going on here? And of course, as soon as that came in, we see the whispers come in to push the plot back aloud.
Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
You don't want to mess with the monsters in here. Move along now.
Public security should know who did it.
So you'll interrupt them while they're working? Come on, it's one little question.
Excuse me? Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir! In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice.
This area is off limits. Turn around and leave at once. If you don't, I'll have no choice but to use force.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
Good job, dude. You shouldn't be training them to be tyrants. Alright, let's go. That's a great shot. Isn't it crazy that Shinra has come in, that they're so viewed as the government that they're even the police force? They're the police force, they're the infrastructure, the mayor, and the president of this random electric company declared martial law.
Oh no. Glad I got today off. Am I still gonna have a job? Guess I'll find out.
Did everyone get out in time?
What the? That's where I work. No freaking way. Put that fire out, idiots!
I was there yesterday.
What do you know? That ain't half bad. I'll make a grease monkey out of you yet.
Thanks. I've always dreamed of opening up my own shop, so I can look after my parents, you know?
Well, a man can always dream, can't he?
I want to drink with Tifa so bad.
Who wouldn't? She's a looker.
A bombshell, even.
Marlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel. I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
A guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
That's so subtle, that's so brilliant.
Right. Come on in.
It's been 5 years.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Barrett's so good with Marlene. Aww.
What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Great. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy, did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course. Let that be a lesson to you. When you want to talk to a little kid, don't go giving her the professional killer eyes.